A last will and testament successfully documents how an individual wishes to distribute their assets upon death, allowing for peace of mind that their loved ones will receive what is intended. In Wisconsin, a will can be created rather easily and often without the need to hire an expensive attorney. In this video, we'll go over the importance of wills and what happens when one isn't made, what's included in a will, legal requirements in Wisconsin, and how and where to create an official will. Let's begin. Wills and their importance. A last will and testament, simply known as a will, is a document that communicates an individual's instructions on how to distribute their property among family, friends, and other beneficiaries after their death. The will maker can select the beneficiaries who will inherit all or a portion of their estate. Usually these beneficiaries are spouses, children, and blood relatives, but they can be any person or entity the testator chooses. Now, what occurs if no will is in place? A person who passes away without a will loses full control of who inherits their property. The state of Wisconsin, through its succession laws, instead dictates how the deceased property is handled. The assets are usually passed to the deceased spouse and/or any children. Even then, loved ones can unfortunately dispute about who is the rightful heir to certain property. Therefore, it is highly recommended for all adults to have a will, especially those who are elderly or facing life-threatening conditions. Fortunately, making a clear will is rather simple in many cases, and it can often be accomplished without an expensive attorney required. A person of sound mind can draft a will in Wisconsin with the following information on the document: their full name and residing address, the information of their personal representative, also known as the executor, who will distribute the assets accordingly, the names of all beneficiaries, and a thorough list of the property and asset each shall receive, any additional terms and conditions, and the signatures of the testator and 2 witnesses. And finally, let's look at some legal requirements in Wisconsin. Last will and testaments in Wisconsin must be signed by the person to whom the will belongs, known as the testator, in the presence of 2 competent witnesses. These 2 individuals must also sign the will within a reasonable time, and though optional, it's also recommended that they be disinterested parties. Disinterested parties are individuals who do not stand to personally benefit from the will or receive a share of the testator's estate. The will remains valid regardless if the witness stands to benefit from the will or not, but it's in good practice to use neutral parties to avoid suspicion. Once created and signed, the document will be legally binding, unless otherwise amended or revoked by the testator. Several copies can be made and given to trusted individuals for safekeeping. We're eForms, the biggest database of legal documents. We have created state-specific last will and testament templates specifically designed for Wisconsin that are quick and easy to fill out. Our software generates an official document after you select your desired will instructions and name all your beneficiaries. Click on the link below to begin drafting your will. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily videos.